Alright guys, it is Blockchain coming at you with another technical analysis update. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Corey, aka Blockchain. Starting off on my website, blockchaintrading.com. The link is below. Biggest thing I want to highlight in there is a quick description of the exclusive Discord that we have in there for technical analysis, options alerts, and crypto alerts. So no matter what market you're in, we have you covered. So a little intro about us. The three different levels of membership between the monthly, yearly, and lifetime. Starting off on the yearly, you actually get the full six segmented trading class that I have that covers a lot of the trading essentials that I use in my technical analysis, so you can follow along with me. And then, of course, the #1 trading strategy that I use for free. Just fill this little guy out, and I'll send you a video demonstration on my #1 trading strategy that is consistent, profitable, reliable, and applicable to any market. So make sure you guys get in there and check it out, as well as with a couple testimonials here. So definitely get on and check it out. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the Discord. So let's go ahead, and speaking of which, I guess the Discord, let's take a quick look so that way you guys can see what's going on in there. So from a crypto perspective, we have KJ. He alerted us of a 122% gainer today. And then in the traditional markets, if you missed the last week, we have... Where is it? Where's his rundown? These are all the ones he had today. So last week he actually had like 3% or 3,000% confirmed profits from his calls last week. 2,000 the week before, 1,500 the week before. So just absolutely killing it. And then of course, and you can see some of our members' gains that we have here. So actually a couple option calls that I've had there. I had 1,000% gainer from my technical analysis that I posted. MDU Chow, sitting quite nicely with over 30,000% profit on some of his trades that he's been in. So all good stuff. So hopefully I'll catch you guys in there. But let's go ahead and dive into the charts. So let's do a quick Monday update. We do have our daily close here in the next 20 minutes or so. So we're starting off on ETH. And a couple of things I want to point out and pay attention to. So one, ETH does look more bullish than Bitcoin does. So we are in this triangular pattern, contracting triangle or ascending triangle. And in regard to the price action, it does look more bullish than what Bitcoin does, and I would honestly expect another potential move down from, potentially look at 3,200 or so. And if you're on the Discord, you saw this, and I don't want that one. I want this one, where we basically have our ABCDE. Basically come back down, retest the trend line, and get us an opportunity to go and blast off. So the only thing that I don't like on the daily is that we keep on getting pushed down on our fast moving RSI. So it's been resistance this entire time. So we could be looking at potentially coming back down and testing the bottom of the bullish control zone and the volume band one last time, and potentially that will give us a nice little bounce to jump off of. But even today we got up to 33, almost 3,400, to call it 3,350, and had a nice little rejection on that piece. So can this break down? Absolutely. And this is not a strong bullish signal. That if anything, this is pretty bearish to have the fast moving RSI just pushing the RSI down. We have not gotten a curl down on the VWAP. We have not gotten a sell signal on the market liberator. So we're definitely getting some conflicting information, and the BBWP is also completely on the floor for ETH. So just getting super squeezed. But I would honestly look for potential resolution this week for a break up or a breakdown. Now, if we get a break up, I would look for a potential move get up towards a stop here at basically 3,900 and potentially continuation up to 45 to make a new slightly higher high. So that is a scenario that I'm watching and paying attention to, because I would expect us to come back up and do the 0.618 of this fourth wave if this is an impulsive wave. But this is very characteristic of a fourth wave, which is making me have bias to go up. And this 1.618 right here, this is the C wave of a potential A, B, and a C as a correction. So that is also our bearish case as well. So we have to pay attention to that at basically 3,900. A break above that to get us up to 45. That would give us a little bit more confidence that we're just going to break to the upside. All right, as we flip over to Bitcoin here, a couple things that we do want to pay attention to here on the daily. Similar to what I was looking at on ETH in regards to our fast-moving EMA has just been a resistance point for the RSI to get over and break. You can see that we did have definitely a contracting triangle here on the RSI, and we are currently looking at a potential break to the downside with a 10 minutes close on the daily. What's notable on Bitcoin here is that we did come up and we tagged the 1.618 for an ABC correction. Now that would be like an extended flat with a max out at this 1.618, because this would not be impulsive, so there's no way this could be a fourth wave with it attached to this. So with this move up, basically we would be looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a expanding diagonal potentially here for the last little bit of the fifth wave with a move down. So we do have a trend line that's somewhat holding us up here at the moment. Ideally, if we do come back down and don't want to lose 46, we have been setting in more daily higher highs and have not had a lower low. But we do have a lower high potentially right here, which could be a leading indicator as well. So paying attention to the RSI over this, probably the next 24 hours. We did also get we printed a sell signal here on the market liberator, which will be closing in the next 9 minutes on the daily. So we do have a couple concerning factors that we could be looking at a potential reversal. We're not quite there. I wouldn't say we are confirmed yet. Especially as I mentioned with ETH, as it has been more bullish, holding that $3,200 mark has been pretty strong. With Bitcoin, I definitely want to see it hold that $4,600 mark as well. And we, definitely need to break the 49,500 and the 50K mark in order to make that happen. So heavy resistance with some decent selling pressure. And break this trend line, could be potentially looking at some further downside. If that is the case, again, like I said, I'd be looking for 46, and then looking at our last low basically at 4400 potentially, and then our last one at 42. Would all be stops on the way down if this is potentially a finishing, fifth wave. So ETH does have me more bullish and leaning to the upside, and looking at this as a temporary correction here on Bitcoin. So that is a thought, but I want to also be very aware of the potential bear signals that we could be looking at as a potential top right here as well. That's what I have on the daily. I'll dive more into a shorter time frame here in the Discord, so hopefully you guys are in there. But I also want to share my thoughts of what we're looking at on the daily. We also have a monthly and weekly close coming up as well. So outside of that, guys, trade safe, and hope I'll catch you guys in the Discord. And good afternoon, good evening, and or good night.